no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away.
What is up, you guys? This is D Black Boy, aka Black Boy, the best nigga on 360, and I'm here for another gameplay slash commentary. And in this commentary, I really want to talk about, you know how I always talk about COD and all my commentaries, either the mind of a black boy or I give you guys tips or I just say something about Call of Duty or anything. But this gameplay or commentary, I should say, I want to talk about, like, not really my life, but like I'm gonna talk about a funny story that happened to me in real life. And this is actually a story when I was like 10 or 11 years old. It was a long time ago. And yeah, I just felt like I should tell you guys a funny story because I know you guys probably tired of hearing Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty. So I guess it's okay to talk about something other than Call of Duty once in a while. So let's get this started. Okay, so when I was like 10 or 11, I lived in an apartment, and this apartment, I'm not trying to be racist, but it was a lot of Mexicans, so it's kind of like ghetto and all that. So but the house I live in right now is I love it a lot. I met all my good friends here, and I just love this house a lot and this neighborhood a lot. But like before this house, I had an apartment, and this apartment, it wasn't like the apartments when you go in and you need like a key to walk in, then you go up the stairs and all that. It wasn't like that. It was like a kind of like an apartment. It was like a one floor apartment, like just a house, like not like a house, like a one floor apartment. So that's what we had. And it was the apartment was really nasty, man. Like this is probably one of the nastiest places I lived, where I remember and experience from. First of all, if you want to take a shower, the water, it was yellow. It was so nasty. It was yellow, man. And like we always had to call and tell them to fix it. And then second, it was just so many bugs everywhere. Like I know I know you're gonna have bugs like in your house, of course, but it was like roaches and stuff. And that's nasty. It was a lot of roaches, and in the kitchen, the ceiling, it always leaked. It was always leaking and stuff. It was so nasty. And the nastiest thing right here, you're probably not gonna believe me, but it actually happened, man. Actually, it happened to my sister when she was trying to take a bath. When she ran the water, some little dookie came out, some brown stuff came out, and she freaking screamed, and we were like, oh my god, like what are we supposed to do here? But it was just the nastiest thing ever, man. I mean, it didn't happen every day, but it happened like not occasionally, but like sometimes, you know. And it was just disgusting. Like we only lived there for like 1 year, and then we just moved out. It was nasty. But so anyway, that happened, and then it was just so many weird people in that neighborhood and crazy people. Like I remember we came back home from, I think, my grandmother's house, because she lived like 10 minutes away. So we'll always go over there because I didn't like that neighborhood, and I met some friends over my grandmother's neighborhood too. So when we came back from my grandmother's house or whatever, freaking there was a dude sitting on our porch, like he was eating like an egg sandwich or whatever. He just sitting on our porch, like on our steps, just eating. And we were like, can you move? Like, what are you supposed to say to that? Like, what are you doing here? So we're like, we said to him, what are you doing? And he just like, oh, sorry, and he just walked off. And we were like, that was just weird. That's not even this story I'm about to tell you here was the craziest story. But that right there, that place was, oh my god, that neighborhood was it was crazy. So many crazy people in the neighborhood, man. It was one of the ghetto places I lived in my life, man. And I'm just so happy to be where I'm at right now. But I'm gonna get started to this other story I want to tell you guys. So my whole family we were chilling in the apartment, and we were in the living room just watching TV. And I stood up to go look outside. I guess a multi-kill, yay. Sorry to interrupt the story. But I stood up, and I was like, I want to see if it's raining or something hot, or how how it looks outside. You know how you want to look out your window. It's nice to look out your window when it's a nice sunny day or something like that. So I looked out my window. Tell me why I see a dude looking through our window. And the way our living room was, it was just like a living room, of course. And it was like a big one of those big windows, with the big old blinds, and like you have to like twist the little knob or whatever to like spread the blinds out. It was something like that. So I didn't even twist the knob. I just like used my hand to open the blinds, the big old blinds, and I saw a dude like looking through our window, and I was like, I like jumped back. I was like, whoa! And I told my mom and everything. I was like, Mom, look, there's someone now looking through our window. She's like, what? And then we look out the window, and all we hear is my grandmother screaming. Cause my grandmother, she was on our way to our house. Cause you know we like to go to her house. She likes to come to our house, and she was coming to our house, and she happened to have a screwdriver with her. I don't know why. She had a screwdriver with her, and and we look out the window. We just hear her yelling. My grandmother yelling. She's like, "You better get the F away from my daughter's house or apartment now!" Yelling with a screwdriver in her hand, threatening the man. And for all we know, this dude could have had a gun. He could have had a knife. He could have attacked her. He could have attacked us or anything. And that was just like one of the scary moments. And after she said that, he just started dipping, man, just dipping. Oh my God, that was the craziest thing that happened in my life, man. Like that neighborhood was so nasty, and the whole neighborhood was Mexicans, and freaking we had one next door neighbor. They were black, and we'll always like talk to them occasionally, and we'll be like, wow, this place is horrible. Like, gee. And they got the same thing. They had yellow water just like us. They had leaks. They had roaches and everything, man. And it was really nasty. But that's my little funny story / scary story I want to tell you guys. If you like that, if you like hearing my funny stories, I'll tell you guys more. I have plenty of more crazy and funny stories I could tell you guys. But anyway, this is D Black Boy, aka Black Boy, the best nigga on 360. So what ended up happening, we moved out, and I'm in this nice, good house with all my good friends, and I just like it here a lot, and it's really cool. So I hope you enjoy my little story I had to tell you guys, and thanks for watching, guys. Peace. Subscribe too. That'd be nice.